Good morning and welcome to Bed Talks. There is an interesting thing about information. People talk all the time about food, exercise, nervous system regulation, about books, about healing, growth, about life. The information is there. And then one day something happens. Suddenly a video lands differently. A sentence hits deeper. An idea opens something inside. An aha moment. It feels like discovery, like this works, like calling a best friend and saying, listen, I found this, I tried it, and it's powerful. And then often answer comes. I told you this a year ago, or 6 months, or so. That moment can sting. It can feel uncomfortable. As if the source matters more than the insight. As if the personal revelation is somehow invalid because it didn't come from the right person. But hear the truth. There wasn't the right time yet. When that information was shared earlier, the inner readiness wasn't there. Not the right state of the mind, not the right season of life, not the capacity to absorb it. Sometimes the mind hears something, but the body isn't ready. Sometimes life is too loud. Sometimes attention is scattered. Sometimes the nervous system is in survival mode. And sometimes it's simply forgotten. Not because there was no desire, but because there was no space. This is a big truth of life. Many things are not done, not because there is no will, but because the moment hasn't arrived. And here another important part. The aha moment cannot be triggered by will. It cannot be forced. It cannot be scheduled. It arrives. And then, when the movement starts, the direction, when change becomes possible, the same message begins to appear again and again and again, through another voice, another book, another podcast, or a conversation, another random moment. God, the universe, life, name it as you wish. The message repeats, not to annoy, but to meet readiness. Everyone arrives at personal revelations in different moments through different paths. That's why ideas are repeated for decades, centuries, millennia. The language changes, the tone changes, the packaging changes, but the core stays the same. Some ideas are worth as much as nothing without lived experience. As they say, only the wise learn from others' mistakes. Most people need to live it before they can see it. That's why thousands of talks, books, and podcasts exist. Not because the ideas are new, but because timing is personal. One voice, one sentence, one moment, and suddenly the aha moment arrives. Nothing was wasted. Nothing was ignored. It was integrating. And when insights finally comes, it doesn't matter who said it first. What matters is that now it can finally be received. Just let it settle.